Welcome to Honest Evil. Today we're going to talk 3 Bible prophecies that's coming to fruition in 2025. Let's talk about it. Today we're going to talk about the prophecies of the Bible and what's going on in 2025. Specifically, the Middle East, where everything is happening right now, which is quite scary. And most people are oblivious to what's going on. So let's talk about it. We're going to start on Isaiah 17:1. And let's read through it. So let's start reading. Syria and Israel will be punished. I tell you, this is going on right now in 2025. The burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruins heap. The city of Aurora are forsaken. They shall be for the flocks, which shall lie down, and none shall make them afraid. Wow. This is deep in 2025. Now, you might be wondering, like, hey, isn't Syria civil war ended, and isn't Israel and Syria getting better? And that's a negative. Even though Syria is no longer fighting, there are still rebel group that are attacking Israel and vice versa. Israel is attacking Syria. And as you know, Syria taking Golden Heights. I'm going to show you some clips of the war still going on in 2025 between Syria and Israel. And take a look at it and let me know.
UN patrolled buffer zone in 1974. It is still internationally, however, recognized as part of Syria. When the Assad government fell, Israel claimed that the treaty between the two countries does not hold anymore.
This agreement held for 50 years. Last night it collapsed. The Syrian army abandoned its positions. We gave the Israeli army the order to take over these positions to ensure that no hostile force embeds itself right next to the border of Israel.
Now let's talk about Isaiah chapter 17 verses 1. When they describe Damascus as a heap of ruins, the prophecy describes the city completed destruction, becoming the heap of ruins. This emphasized the totality of the coming judgment and the end of Damascus' influence and significance. Now what's going on and today in Syria might actually happen to Damascus. Reason being, there is still a conflict between Israel and Syria. And there'll be another side of this. The judgment of God. Damascus falls because of its pride, idolatry, and opposition to God's purposes. Particularly the threat against God's people, the Israels. And there's so many more. And this could be a foreshadowing of Judgment Day. The destruction of Damascus can be seen as a foreshadowing of the ultimate judgment that will come upon the world, highlighting the need of repentance and reliance on God. Now, what's going on in Syria is still ongoing, and things might change. But for now, just keep that in mind. Now, we're going to talk about the second one. And this is more controversial. The mark of the beast, microchip. And let's talk about it, shall we?
Introducing a breakthrough in quantum computing, the Majorana 1. A new approach that ignores the limitations of current models to combine the power of millions of potential qubits all working together to solve unsolvable challenges in creating new medicines, entirely new materials, and helping our natural world. All on a single chip. The Majorana 1.
So let's go to Revelation chapter 13, verses 16. And let's read, shall we? And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Let's talk about it. Woo! So when we read about the beast, it describes a beast from emerging from the sea and the other from the earth, the second beast, often referred to as the false prophet. And the mark explicitly defined, but it is understood to be a symbol of loyalty and worship to the beast. That's crazy. And this is what's going on right now. It happened in Canada. And the verse also stated that you will have to receive it regardless of background and economic fortunes you have. And during this time, there will be mass persecution against Christians or anyone that do not receive the mark of the beast. This is mandatory, and I believe there's a test run for this going on right now. As I stated, I'm going to show you a video of what happened in Canada.
The government to remove cars and trucks, suspend their insurance, and even freeze truckers' personal and corporate bank accounts. He says the powers will be limited in scope and that he's not calling in the military.
The Emergencies Act will be used to strengthen and support law enforcement agencies at all levels across the country.
Meanwhile, traffic is moving again across the Ambassador Bridge, the busiest land border crossing between the U.S. and Canada.
The blockade at our border in Windsor.
So, I know I said 3 prophecies, but I was leave it as 2 for today. So, 2 prophecies I put out there. One, both of them are currently going through some processes. In the future, it might be more worse for us, especially in this our first world countries compared to third world countries. But yes, be prepared for the future. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. And please leave a like and comment. Helps me out. And for the channel too. And if you want to know more about Bible prophecies, I'll look it up. Learn more stuff. And I enjoy this. It was pretty fun. I did like reading the Bible. I haven't read the Bible for quite a while. And it's honestly educational. And I prefer to learn more. And this really helps me out. And I enjoy making these videos. Thank you and goodbye.